Have you ever noticed that one powerful question can change everything? One powerful question. The greatest leaders and masters that you see in the world today are powerful people who ask powerful questions. So today I'm going to give you 10 powerful questions to help you up-level your game and kick ass in life and business. You're definitely going to want to get out a pen and paper, laptop, something to take notes on. Obviously, if you're driving, don't do that, but you could always come back later. You're definitely going to want to write these down or type them up and print them out because they are powerful questions that will massively transform your outcomes, have you being more empowered and aligned in your habits. This is your first time here. Welcome. I'm Dr. Amanda Barrientos, and I am the host of the Max Potential Habits podcast. This is your place for tips, tools, and inspirational interviews to help you optimize your habits so you can be a badass and build a business and life that you love because you're a habits master. Real quick, I opened a new Facebook group called the NFA Business Hustlers. I know there's a whole bunch of debate around the word hustle. For me, hustle means hustle to make your life and business exactly as you want it, whatever that looks like to you. It's a balanced, holistic approach. And I obviously, the company name is No Fucking Around, NFA, so I'm someone who doesn't fuck around when I know what I want. And I want you in there. If you are a person who's building a business and you're like, yes, I want to be involved in a community. Mondays, we're going to do Money Magnet, Monday tips, Tuesday time tips, Wednesday wellness wisdom, Thursday thoughts, and on Friday, I'll make sure you have a post to be able to feature anything that's going on in your business so we can network and hang out there together. I'll do lives. I'm going to do all kinds of cool stuff in there. So it's just a new program, new community that I want you to be a part of. If you've been listening to me regularly, you know my jam and you kind of know how I operate, what I'm like. The group will be like that and you'll just have more opportunities to interact. So join. The link will be in the show notes bio, wherever you're listening to this. Okay, so let's get back to the questions. Just for a minute, I want you to think about powerful questions and a powerful question that you've been asked at some point in your life that had you completely shift in a new direction. I think if you go back from the beginning of your life to today, you can think of at least one time in your life when someone asked you the right question in the right way at the right time, and all of a sudden your mind exploded and you were like, oh, wow, I never thought about it from that perspective. I had this moment when I was in a workshop that I had done work study to get into and sold stuff, and I didn't pay for the full course because it was $5,000 to $6,000 workshop. At the time I was making $20 grand a year, and $5,000 to $6,000 was like mind-blowing a lot of money to me. And I was in there comparing myself negatively to everybody, thinking like, well, they all paid, they've all been here. We were doing values work, and I started crying and having just tons of self-doubt, self-criticism, thinking everyone there was better than me. And the coach came over and he was like, well, where's wealth building on your values? And it blew my mind because in that moment, I realized I had never stopped to ask myself, why am I poor? And what can I do to shift this in a new direction? I just thought it happened to me and there was nothing I could do about it. I felt so stuck and so confused, and like those people somehow knew some tricks and secrets that I didn't know. And so when he asked me that question, it shifted everything. My life has never been the same since that question. I will forever be grateful for that question and how it had me shift values on my wealth building on my value system and empower myself financially, and it just keeps shifting all the time. I get to make more and more money doing what I love, helping people. It's awesome. That question changed my life. So I want you to think about powerful questions and how they can change your life. The greatest masters know that the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your questions. Are you asking yourself the hard questions? Are you willing to dig deep and stop this comfort zone BS of blaming other people and thinking that your reality is stuck and that there's nothing you can do to change it? It all starts with your thoughts and the questions you ask yourself. And what you think about consistently is what you bring about. It's what your life turns into. So if you're constantly asking yourself questions that are moving you in a direction of up-leveling and seeing yourself more clearly, you have so much more power to get where you want to go faster. So let's go into the questions. Number 1, how are my thoughts, decisions, and actions shaping my outcomes? How are my thoughts, decisions, and actions shaping my outcomes? Powerful question here, okay? If you don't like your outcomes, you need to look at your thoughts, decisions, and actions and start bringing to your conscious awareness what you're thinking about, doing, and deciding on a daily basis. That is the most powerful thing you have in life. You can't change other people. The only thing you can change is yourself. And it starts with your thoughts, decisions, and actions. So ask yourself that question. Number 2, if I were going to show up as the most empowered version of myself, what thoughts, decisions, and actions would I commit to today? Good one. If I were to show up as the most empowered version of myself, what thoughts, decisions, and actions would I commit to today? This is great because it gets you thinking about your vision. It gets you thinking about you as your most empowered person. It gets you thinking, okay, if I were to show up in this confident, poised state, who would I be and what would that person do? And then start taking action to be that person. Number 3, what habits do I need to add or drop to take it to the next level? This is a really important addition, the drop part, because often we think we need to add things to our life to shift or our business. And we think, oh, I just need to add more, do more, be more, all these things. Sometimes it's that we need to drop something that isn't working. We need to drop the shoulds. Often people will be doing things because someone told them to do it that way, or they have some fear of doing it their own way, or I mean, there's all kinds of scenarios here, but you sometimes need to drop habits instead of adding something. So what habits do I need to add or drop to take it to the next level? Number 4, what are the top 3 to 5 highest priority action steps I can take today to fulfill my vision? Today. Top 3 to 5. This one's a game changer. I almost think I should have put it at number 1 because it is life altering. If every morning you write down the top 3 to 5 highest priority action steps and get into strategic action, you will be shocked at what you can create in 1 year. Shocked. It's incredible. And do this for the rest of your life and you will have a fulfilled vision. Number 5, am I in fear or flow? Love this one because when we're in fear, we constrict. Our energy gets constricted and we get into a state of panic. It alters your brain. You go into the amygdala, into a fear state, and you're not able to be creative in your executive functioning. So we go into this state of repelling. We're not magnetic. We're not open to opportunities. We don't see opportunities in the same way. We don't even notice them because we're so hyper-focused on what we're afraid of. Flow, on the other hand, is allowing opportunities to come, allowing yourself to learn and grow, allowing yourself to be open, allowing yourself to ask these questions. So am I in fear or flow? Number 6, does this choice empower or disempower me? That's a big one. So anytime you need to make a decision, ask yourself, does this choice empower or disempower me? And you'll know the answer quickly, usually, because you'll get that sense of like, ooh, okay, well, am I going in the direction of fulfilling my vision and becoming the most empowered version of myself? Or am I playing small, holding back and restricting and seeing and not seeing the possibilities? Number 7, how did I contribute to this situation? When you blame other people, you lose all of your power to change and to grow. Let me say this one again, super, super important. How did I contribute to this situation? This also ties into number 8. What can I learn from this? So there's going to be challenges in life. There's going to be stuff that happens to you that is hard to understand in the moment, and you can get there faster and overcome and embrace the lessons when you ask yourself, how did I contribute to this situation? We're always co-creating experiences. You are responsible for your reality, so don't blame other people. See how you can understand, how did I contribute to this situation and what can I learn from this? Similarly, number 9, what are the benefits and drawbacks of this situation? What are the benefits and drawbacks of this situation? Always look to see the balance because everything is actually neutral. You're just having an imbalanced perspective of seeing often more drawbacks than benefits. That's what would be a fear state or blaming other people state. And if you're seeing only the benefits, you tend to be blind. So you want to be balanced. What are the benefits and drawbacks of the situation? And number 10, I love this one. What else is possible? What else is possible? Have a kick-ass week where you thrive and feel alive, asking yourself powerful questions.